Come here. So silly.
Front door.
So quiet. Okay, come on. Let's go home. Come on. Let's go home. We did it. Come here. Sleepy? Oh, good morning. I'm so sorry. She's like, Mommy, let me sleep. I'm sorry, Sheepy. You're still sleeping. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going wonderfully. very peaceful this morning. So great day. It's been a good week. Have you had a good week? I've had a good week. It's been, you know, like the weeks just lag on sometimes. You just kind of go and it's like, okay, from one thing to the next, not too busy, nothing too exciting, but just like daily life. So that's how our week has gone this week. And I'm like, all right, it's Friday. What do I even do? What do I even make? It's like usually I have in my head, oh, I'm gonna make this, and that. I really don't have any thought on anything I want to make. So I went up to my freezer and kind of stared at it for a little bit to see, what can I prepare? So thank goodness for a full freezer. Thank goodness for a full freezer. So I've got a bunch of stuff here. We're gonna make some food and then see how our day rolls. So it's gonna be an amazing day. I'll bring you along. You ready? All right, let's go. Okay, I'm getting a little creative. I went in my refrigerator and I realized I have more hamburger gravy. So I was like, there's enough probably to make a small pan of like shepherd's pie or cottage pie, depending on where you're at. So I'm thinking, I just went out to the garage and got a container of more hamburger. So I'm thinking to add it to the meat mixture. I've got cream of mushroom soup. Mix it up, make a nice little base, and then put the mashed potatoes on top and peas and carrots. Put it in the oven, and I'll have a nice little shepherd's pie. It'll be small. Not everybody will love it, but the ones that will be good because we don't always have everybody here. Here's a freezer meal meatloaf. It's been wrapped in plastic wrap, so I'm just gonna cut it through because it's one of those weird shaped ones that you freeze to fit into your crock pot, so it's not gonna fit all the way anywhere. So I'm gonna put that into my crock pot. That's gonna be dinner time. I'm thinking meatloaf and like orzo pasta because I've got spinach, and then I've got rolls from, what was the last holiday? Easter, and then a veggie. I feel like that's gonna be a very good, easy meal for a Friday. So what I gotta do, hold on. The weekend comes and life gets busy, right? So it's like, again, who knows how many people are gonna be eating here, so let's just make something instead of having nothing. So this is right here with the lid. I will cook this, it will shrink down because it's hamburger, but we only have a few eating tonight. So I think it's gonna be just fine. I'll put it over here. And then I'm gonna get out another pan and I'm gonna take, this is hamburger frozen. It was one I just made. I'm gonna put that in here with the little bit of leftover hamburger gravy that we have right here, and cream of mushroom soup homemade in here, and then we're just gonna heat that up. And that'll be the base because I've got like 1.5 containers of potatoes. We're gonna make something out of this. These are just gathering up the rolls that we have and we'll bake them all. These will go in the oven tonight when it's close to dinner. I just want to see what we have. So this I'll just sit over here. Okay, something else I want to make. I don't know how I want to make it just yet because remember I made those cabbage rolls? So in my head when I was making them, because we had a lot of cabbage, I could either do these with sauerkraut, which would be good, and because they have rice in them, or I was going to kind of, I saw, I don't know, when you see those little videos where people do them, like on the reels or whatever you call it, shorts, that's the word, shorts. And then it looks like, oh, that looks really good. You make it and you're like, like the Parmesan crisp. Were they good? They were good. We went back, we kept eating them, but it was like, can you live without it? Yeah, absolutely. So I'm like, I saw where they did it. They took it and basically cooked it in a pan with some soy sauce, made it more like a Asian kind of meal. But I'm like, is that gonna taste good or is it not? So I think I'm just gonna take just one for right now, and I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna get some of my liquid amigos out, put over here, and we're gonna cook because it's frozen solid. Cook it, and then I'll see if that is gonna taste good, or if I want to just put this in a slow cooker with some sauerkraut, because I'll eat it that way. It's delicious, yummy, and we'll see how that rolls. I'll put that with a little bit of water. We will see how that is. Let me go. I'm gonna flip some laundry. Still sleeping away. I'm gonna get my laundry and do my laundry as well. I'm out of certain clothes. what do we got going over here? Water boiling. To add that. This is kind of steaming, so I think that's good. I kind of turn that down because it's got the raw meat in there. And this is cooking too. Add some pasta in here. All right, so this is good. This is very flavorful, which will be really nice. It's got, you have your, remember all that meat I cooked with all the onions and green peppers and mushrooms, that's in there. So it's got a lot of flavor. The homemade cream and mushroom soup has a lot of flavor, so it'll taste very good. So I just put some more chopped onion in there, beef, bouillon a little bit, and pepper. And that'll be a nice basis for our shepherd pie. That'll be really good. This I will cook kind of, I don't even know how long to cook that for. I guess the thermometer will tell me when. Yeah, no, still frozen. Okay. So I feel like let that kind of steam. Let me turn it up a little bit. Let that kind of steam and cook, and then take the lid and kind of fry it in the pan, I think, from what I'm guessing. Pasta will be boiling. We're doing great. Okay, did you ever feel like something's just a waste of your life and time? That was a waste of my life and my time. I got to stay off those shorts. Get the ideas of, oh, the Parmesan crisp, those are good, but they just weren't, whatever, make them again. No, the cabbage rolls that way, would they be good? Maybe, probably, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for good old standby, which is good. I'm gonna put these in a pan here. I'm gonna put sauerkraut on top. I think that's good. I was just like, I even like wanted to eat the rest of it. I just feel like I can't do that. So right here, and then I'm gonna put this on top. Sometimes it's good to stick to what you know. And put these in the oven. So now I just need to get my potatoes kind of not so like hard, so you have to whip them. So do you get out your mixer and do it again, or just kind of fix them by hand? Let me see here. This is almost done too. Decisions. Get out the mixer. I'm like, do it right, get it good. So I'm gonna put these potatoes in there. I might have to add some milk. So again, this is using up what we have, so nothing goes to waste. Plus, it's Mother's Day weekend, right? So yes, I understand mothers, they shouldn't work on the weekend. I get all that stuff. But for me, myself, I like to cook. I like to make food. And it gives me an opportunity to make the things that I enjoy. Like, I love meatloaf. I love shepherd's pie. So I'm like, and I love the cabbage rolls. I'm like, those are all good mom dishes. Where the kids will be like, and I'll be like, it's Mother's Day. You know what I mean? It's all good. And they'll like this stuff too. This will work. Let me see if there's a mix like this, or if they add milk to it. Because they're cold, obviously. Let's see. Is it making creamy, or is it making mealy? Okay, back to creamy. I'm gonna put this and the chicken. I should chop this up beforehand. Should I be the lazy mom again? Let me see. Let me put this over there. So that was creating a meal just by adding peas and carrots to it and a little bit more hamburger. A whole big pan. I was thinking it would make a small one, but there we go, put that in the oven. Okay, this chicken in here, I was gonna leave it in chunks, but I'm gonna cut some of it. This was the chicken that we cut real thin and cooked on the grill. Great, greatest thing ever. Remember that little tool that I got from that company? Genius. So I just cut it thin and cooked it on the grill, and it's so good. So I'm gonna cut it with scissors. It's not lazy mom, it's easy mom hack. Is that what I think is the key? So I'm gonna put this in here. This is so simple. We've been making this dish for a long time. Making the pasta. My inspiration is Lisa from Cake Boss. This was her dish, and what it is you basically do broccoli. Let's use all that. Broccoli and not cauliflower. Broccoli, chicken. Or did she put chicken in hers? Actually, I don't think she put chicken in hers. No, she didn't. She actually didn't. No. So I put chicken in mine because we've discovered that pasta. And then you put spices in here. So we're gonna use, oh, these are also hard. It doesn't even fit. She basically did a lot of garlic, salt, and pepper. And put some parsley in there. I'm gonna do garlic pepper in here. We're gonna just, the more spices, the better. Even onion powder. Is that how hard? Everything's hard. Okay, I need to refill these. I feel like I need to do another, we just did our deep clean of our kitchen, but it's been a few months. That just put a whole chunk in there. I feel like I need to go back and do my kitchen again because I need like cleaning of things. Those are really hard. Those are nice and hard. All right, so basically just do that, stir it up. Salt and pepper. I don't know if my camera battery shut off or not. Put Parmesan cheese in here, and then that's it. Shut it off. It's done. It's all about the spices. That's what makes it flavor, because it's so plain. It's like literally just pasta, broccoli, and chicken. The chicken has flavor, but you know what I mean? So it's the spices you add. So I've got my classic favorites. There's other things that I do enjoy, but you know what? Gathering fragments and using what you have instead of wasting. Like I feel like if I could go to the freezer and grab anything I want to make out of the freezer, and I'm like, okay, but then some of it's going to go to waste. The shepherd's pie is going to go to waste. So I'm like, you know what? You just got to kind of pick and choose what you want to do. The cabbage rolls, no one's going to eat those but myself, and probably maybe Greg will eat those ones too. So those will be like for the next few days for sure, and probably into next week. The meatloaf, the kids will eat it. They'll be like, oh, meatloaf. But they'll eat it. And then the shepherd's pie will be a dish to make that when they need dinner, they can have it. I also left out some poor boy subs. And so that's in there. And then another thing I like is watermelon. So I'm going to cut this watermelon. We got this at Walmart, didn't we? So let's see how Walmart does. Because Detweiler's did real good for watermelon. Oh, that looks not bad at all. I think the watermelon season is upon us. Let's do a taste test. Let's see. Here's the watermelon. Let's cut out a little sliver. It looks good. That's good, because I don't like when you have to waste a watermelon. It does not taste good. So that's good. So I'm going to cut this up, because that's one more thing to add, just to kind of grab, munch. Pool sounds really good this weekend if it doesn't rain, so it'll be really good just to have while we're sitting around the pool. Now I'm gonna get a little creative. I'm gonna make myself a breakfast. I did yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I made the eggs with the tomato and the onion. That was so good. So I'm like looking at my refrigerator. I'm like, what do we have to use up? So I have sweet potato. One more sweet potato use up. So I cut it in half. I'm putting it in the microwave. I'm gonna eat that and make a little. I'm gonna make double what I made yesterday, so that way I can have it this weekend. Yes, I know my family will make me eggs, but again, I'm weird. I like my own stuff. So What I'm gonna do is, I've got one hamburger patty left. So I'm gonna take and chop this up. I'm gonna put some eggs in here. I'm gonna do 6 eggs. 6 eggs, and inside of it I will put in there hamburger, tomato, onion, bacon, and spinach. I like that. It's delicious. I forgot I have bacon grease, so I will heat my pan with that. That'll be a good breakfast for me. I like it. I like it. So if you like something, just go with it. And then I'll fry it in the pan, cut it in half, have a good breakfast. Now that's what I call a full omelet, nice and full with fillings. That's the way I like it. So you can saute the stuff beforehand, but I like it this way. So let that cook. Sweet potatoes done. I got some toast in the toaster. It's gonna be a good breakfast for me, and quiet still. The household's still quiet, so that's good. I heated up some sausage here that I had in the freezer. Someone will make eggs today for breakfast, so that'll be good for kiddos. This looks really good. Maxine awoke from her sleep, so I'm sure she smells the food and the sweet potato. Her favorite. She's like, I smell it. Do you smell it, Maxine? She's like, I know it's food there, Mommy. I'll give her a little sweet potato. I don't know if you see. All right, delicious breakfast here. I put some of my homemade salsa on it. Have a sweet potato. Maxine's happily eating hers, and got some watermelon here. So one thing I think about, like sitting down right now and having breakfast, I'm like, there were years that I was never able to sit down and just eat breakfast, like at all, because life was so busy. It was like routine, get everything done. So time comes, you always get to get that little bit of break. It's like your seasons come and go, and you'll eventually get to sit down and have breakfast. So I'm gonna enjoy this, check up on comments, and then kids Friday, so they'll be moving a little bit, and we'll have an easy day today. So, okay, enjoy. All right, so it's been a good day so far. I got all my stuff done. Dinner is gonna be done here. The meatloaf I took out. I just have to make the orzo pasta. Kids, what do we do? We've been getting together, getting school and stuff like that done today, because we don't usually do school on Friday, but we didn't yesterday because there was thunderstorming, which was really weird. We haven't had rain in months. I'm pretty sure we're in a drought. I know we are actually, and so we haven't had rain in months, and so it started thundering, and we haven't had that since last year, the hurricane. That's the last time, because Maxine just started shaking. I forgot, we have that rain, last year we got our little calming shoes for, and that helped hugely, but it rained all, different. We kind of knew it was going to rain all day. So yesterday I just thought it was going to rain for a little bit, but it ended up raining for hours. So that rained, and then when it was raining, we were watching, then we flipped on the TV, and the kids were watching the Pope being picked, and so we just which we have never seen anything like that before, and so we've never had TV before. We've had TV, but we never had service for anything, and so even in the mountains we had TV, but the internet was not at all. It's literally not dial-up, but the what's the one to plug in, the DSL, where you plug it in. That's what we got, and we had a little tiny Wi-Fi thing. Yeah, it just did not work, so never a chance to really watch TV news, all that. So watching that coverage brought into a bunch of questions and discoveries of different beliefs and different churches, and the beautifulness of the cathedral, and just going to show how awesome. And I said, can you imagine? I said, you read about Solomon in the Bible, and King Solomon, his temple, and he built, and it was elaborate and amazing. I said, that chapel would be just as elaborate like that. I said, so far different than what our churches are now, here in America. And so it, again, brought up a bunch of discussions, trying to figure out how he was picked and all those things. And so it was a lesson in itself. So we did a whole lot of internet looking and just talking and chatting. So we didn't do any schoolwork, paperwork yesterday. So I said, well, we'll just do it tomorrow, because we knew we were going to be home today. So it was good. So I've got my laundry all done on a Friday. I've got Greg's laundry all done on a Friday, and the only thing we have to do grass today. Grant Jensen's going to do that. He was going to do it yesterday, but it ended up, because it was cloudy, and I'm like, ooh, that'd be a good day, because it's not 100, but 95, almost 100, and it just ended up pouring rain all day. So I'm like, today's going to be the cut the grass day, probably later in the afternoon, just jump in the pool and cool off and just do what you got to do. But for now, we're going out there and making a coffee. We're going to sit and do all our bookwork stuff. We're almost to the end, which is awesome. And so I'm excited to be towards the end of it and get our school so we can move on to next year. Remember, I've got my new book too. I share that because for new moms out there, homeschooling, if you want a whole different approach on schooling, stressing you out, all the books that you do and all the worksheets and all the stuff you pay for, and the thousands, I know it's thousands, hundreds you're going to spend this year. Read it first before you decide to take that venture into a very structured school. So I'm going to link that below. Just a different, gentler approach, and probably ease your mind. Your husband will probably be happy for less spending on money, and and a lot more peace for your day as well. So all right, let me go back out there, and we're gonna get our school and stuff done, get my coffee too. All right, so my day has gone a little bit different. We had finished up our school. We got that finished for a Friday, and then the kids have gone to the mall. They wanted to go shopping. They had to pick up a few things, and so I'm like, so at least for a quiet household, I've got a couple that stayed, a couple that went, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about any more food. So I've got the way they're gonna be in and out tonight. I'm like, I've got the meatloaf done. I've got the pasta, broccoli, and chicken done. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, how could I forget you? I'm sorry. So what I'm thinking, I've got that. I've got the shepherd's pie is finished. And I've got these stuffed cabbage rolls, which are really good, by the way. So I was going to make orzo pasta, and I'm like, I could have that as a side with the meatloaf, but I'm like, you know what? There's enough pasta and broccoli. Still, I'm not even going to do that, and that's okay, right? That's okay. So I've got the rolls. So the only thing I'm going to do is throw those in the oven tonight, which will take 5 minutes to heat up, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. It's early, it's 2:30 right now. So I think I am gonna go enjoy a quiet time in the pool, take my coffee, and just go enjoy some relax for about an hour, and then edit today's video, have dinner, and just enjoy a quiet evening at home. I don't have to do any running tonight, so that's a good thing. So, all right, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back on Monday, come back this weekend if you'd like some encouragement, and come back on Monday for some more day in our life. So, all right, I'll see ya. Bye.